In 2025, you have more people now saying that everything is a scam, more now than I've heard at any other time ever. So let's dig into why everything seems like a scam. Let's talk about it. Now, there are specific reasons why everything feels like a scam. First of all, everything does not feel like a scam to every person. You know, it's so funny that I get people that come to me. They're in a situation where they want to make more money. They want to feed their families. They want to quit their jobs. And then they ask all the questions. They want to waste all your time. They don't want to invest anything. And then there comes that question. Is this a scam? Like, if it was a scam, I would say, yes, I want to steal from you. Give me all your money. It sounds stupid, but you have to realize the reason you think everything is a scam. I know when I was in a position when I thought things were a scam, it was based on the things that I had been through in the past. I had actually really gotten scammed by other people. And, when you go through things, you start to feel like everybody is the exact same way, but it's not true. And you end up hurting yourself really in the long run, because what ends up happening is you end up pushing opportunities away that could actually be great opportunities for you. Now, let's look up the definition of scam. Okay, so if we look at the definition of scam, it says a dishonest scheme to gain money or possessions from someone fraudulently. That's the key word. Fraudulently. Especially a complex or prolonged one. But here, look, and then a story, rumor, or piece of information use deception to gain money or possessions from someone, fraudulently swindle or defraud. Okay, so think about this. A dishonest scheme to gain money or possessions from someone fraudulently. Now, in my opinion, someone acting like they're someone else on TikTok, messaging you first, asking you to meet them on WhatsApp or Telegram. I want to show you how I made $2,200 while I was on this ATV in Mexico a few days ago. Tap the school link in the bio and I'll see you there. You don't have any business information on this person. You don't have any website from this person. You don't have any verification of other people actually using the information, becoming successful. You have none of that. And yet, people feel that companies that have all of that are also scams. Look, here's what you have to understand. If you're one of those people that think everything is a scam, you got to understand that this is the word here. It's fraudulent for someone to act like someone else. I have people right now who's acting like me on TikTok, and they are messaging people trying to get them to go to Telegram and get them to invest into crypto scams. That's a scam. Legit scam. No website, no proof that people are successful, nothing. Usually, no face. If you really want to know if someone is a scammer, ask them for their phone number or tell them to video call you. They'll never video call you. Actually, I had one scammer video call me before, and I still got scammed. But this is my point of this video. A scam is a dishonest scheme to gain money or possessions from someone fraudulently. So, if that's the definition of scam, a lot of people have the word scam misconstrued. A lot of people don't really understand because everybody thinks that everyone is fraudulent, and it's not true. Let me remember earlier, I talked about having a website, having proof that other people are actually winning. Look at this. Now, this is the community that I am a part of, right? Now, if I go inside the community that I'm a part of and I go to the win section, first of all, there's 56,000 other people here. There's 208 people online. You know, If I go to the win section and I just go through here, I see somebody made a $900 sale and only 700 away from 100K. How could this be a scam if you have proof that more than just me or more than one person is actually winning? $900 sale, right? $600 on a Monday. Now that's already two people. That's already two people. One day ago, 18 hours ago. Let's keep looking. Win stack upgraded to 900. $900 sale after a morning with my granddaughters. Look at this. $900 sale after a morning with my granddaughters. 67 years old she is. I woke up from a nap to $900. $600 sale on my daughter's birthday. $11,000 on for September 25th, 2025. These are multiple people that are winning. Now, I want you to also look at the website, right? I want you to see, because I want you to recognize what the difference between a scam and an opportunity that could actually be life-changing for you. Look at this website, right? Let me show you the website. Now, this is a professionally done website. Remember, the word was fraudulently, right? Fraudulent. Let's go back. A dishonest scheme to gain money or possessions from someone fraudulently. Anything that has, this is proof that this is not a scam, because people are trying to take from you and not give you or provide you anything. That is a scam. When you purchase a product or you buy into a business and you get emailed your login information, your website information, your community information access, that's not a scam. That's not a scam. Now, there are specific reasons why you might believe that everything is a scam. Let's go over it. Increase awareness, right? With the rise of the internet and social media, people are more aware of scams, which can lead to a general mistrust of unfamiliar services or offers. Right now, we're talking about digital marketing. You're seeing a craze where more people are talking about digital marketing and selling digital products than you've ever seen before. Everybody that's talking about digital products and digital marketing, they're not scamming you. They're not scamming you. Next, personal experiences. Now, this is why most of you feel that everything is a scam. It's because you've been through things where you actually got scammed. But you have to think about it. Were you scammed when someone messaged you and said, come to WhatsApp, send me 10,000 and I'll send you 50,000, and you sent the 10,000? That's a clear scam. Someone says, okay, I'm not willing to do a video call. I'm not willing to talk to you. I'm not willing to get on the phone with you, but send me $1,000 and I'll send you 5,000 back in 5 minutes. That's a clear scam. Someone says, let me send you information on a done-for-you business that's already operating, that's been operating for years, where multiple people, over 56,000 people, have access to this business and making money. That is clearly not a scam. It's clearly not a scam. The next reason people feel like everything is a scam is information overload, right? The sheer volume of information available can make it difficult to discern what is legitimate and what isn't, leading to a default position of skepticism. And I understand that, but you have to know the difference in what a scam is and what a scam is not. If you purchase something and someone sends you what you purchased, that's not a scam. If they can show a community, that's not a scam. If they can show other people winning, that's not a scam. Here's the reason why I called everything a scam when I did. Because I couldn't afford what it was that they were charging. So it felt better to me to say this is a scam instead of saying I can't afford it. Think about that, right? Let's look at this. Cultural shifts. There's a growing narrative around consumer rights and awareness, which can lead to questioning the motives of businesses and institutions. Last but not least, misinformation. The spread of misinformation can lead people to believe that many legitimate practices are scams, reinforcing their distrust. Now, look, I understand all of that, but you calling everything a scam, how is that putting money in your pocket? How is that changing your family's life? You're probably working a 9 to 5 job that you don't like, where you're not making enough money, and or maybe you are making enough money. But your belief that everything is a scam, how is that helping you? It doesn't. So what you have to do is you have to look out for the clear signs of a scam. If you don't see any clear signs of a scam, if someone could show you other people winning, if they can show you themselves winning, if they could show you a website, if they could show you a a company that's been in operation for years, if they can show you their mentors, you're clearly missing out on a great opportunity. So I just wanted to cover this in this video because I know that there's a lot of people that feel that everything is a scam, and you may be in front of an opportunity to change your life, but you think it's a scam, and that's the reason why it's not working for you, or it'll never work. So hey, if you want to learn how to make money online, you can check out the information I have below, which is not a scam. Again, if you're the type of person that does believe that everything is a scam, then I'm not the person for you anyway, because I don't like to work with people that have that belief. Perception is everything. And if that's the perception you have before you start a business, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So hey, I wish you the best of luck. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.